Welcome to day, what is it? 21. 21 of Flaviar's, not sponsored, Whiskies of the Galaxy. Galaxy. Whiskies of the Galaxy. Ugh. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. My name is Brian. We're trying something out today. I don't know if it's going to work properly. It's freaking out my computer a little bit. Probably because I have other stuff open I shouldn't have open. Let's see. It's a science. Way. One thing I have to change. Science. Ooh. I need that. Spoilers, I'm doing two things at once. Oh, I can't even spell. I forgot what day it was again. Oh my god, we're seeing red. We're seeing red frame rates, which is bad, I think. That's alright. That's okay. There we go. Just chatting. There. Beauty. Now I should close that so my computer stops freaking out. Yeah. The other problem is I can't see the chat in there. Not that there will be anyone in there, but just in case there is. I have like 5 other chats open, so that's fun. Oh no. Side note, I didn't intend for this to be self-destruct mode. Drop frames network, total data output, bit rate. So much stuff I don't understand. But this is why I'm also doing this unannounced. Because it's just me trying to figure something out at the start here. And the stream looks okay on the red tube, the YouTube. I think red tube's something else. I don't want to think about that. Oh. I have too many tabs open in all likelihood. That's alright. This is where I need live user support. I need live user support. Someone help me. Okay. This is also what my normal casual live stream would be like, except to be playing a game, which I may be doing in the future if I can get this thing to work properly. Everything looks okay-ish for everything, but it's telling me that things are weird. I mean, I'm always weird, so it's fun. Close all the things that aren't important, Brian. All right. There. I might have to look at this later. See if it came through okay. I have like 4 different places for chat now. Good God. I don't need that many. Huh. That goes there. I will set up the poll anyway. This is a great start to day 21. But this is also a test for future endeavors. Scott Moody, hello. Welcome. You can tell me if the frame rate is garbage or not, please. I don't know. Scotch, American, add options. Let's throw an Irish in there and world. Boom. Done. Ask your community. That's a fun way of putting it. What whiskey is it? Got it. Scott Moody, I'm streaming in 2 places at once at the moment as a test. I thought this would be one of the good streams to do that for because it's just my random whenever I want. But I've been telling myself I just wanted to start day drinking, so I start at 4, and the sun will go down by the time I'm done. In theory. Wow. YouTube. You know what it is? Hold on. There's always a delay in what I'm doing. So what I'm seeing and doing now will be delayed a few seconds on the other thing, which you're watching. So you're seeing the past. in a sense. In a way. And unfortunately that delays chat and response and all that. Day 21. I hope this is working for both of these. If not, it's definitely angry at me. There's something highlighted in red, and that's usually bad. I also don't remember what resolution I'm streaming at. That might be something I should have checked first. I didn't. Why would I? Not super smooth. Okay. That's probably what it is. Well, I've tested it, so that's the good thing. I know it is streaming to the other place, but I will have to modify things. So for the other place, since no one's there, it's fine. I'm going to stop that and see if that helps with the original stream. So, stopping. I'll have to do more of these where I stream to something. What I might do, I have an idea. I'll ask some patrons if they want to help me figure out what's going on. But I will probably do that some other point, like after the holidays. But I do want to try to stream to more than one place at a time, especially if I start doing gaming streams, which I'm hoping to do. See if that fixes anything. While it's doing that, day 21. I don't know where it is. I've opened up so many already. We're down to the wire. You know, this is the last few days of this. There's 21, 22, 23. Is there a 24? Can't find it. Oh, there's 24. No 25. Probably for good reason, because that's usually the day everyone's busy anyhow. 21. Oh, I lost it already. 21? Why do I do this myself? 22, 23, 24, 21. Way the hell over there. Audio's good. That's nice. That's good to hear. You motherfucking heck. Alright. If this is what I think it is, I'm having flashbacks, pretty much, from yesterday. Am I in the past? I can't tell. I should say, YouTube's given me this weird error before, and it had nothing to do with anything I did. This time it might be, but I don't know. It has something for me to click on, so I'll do that. My little logo is there. Is that always there? Probably. Alright. Tell me how to fix that, YouTube. You son of a... Wonderful, wonderful free software. I started the stream. Stream is healthy. 4 o'clock. Error! It's fine. And there it goes. Why didn't you do that before? Sorry, 10 minutes of me just figuring stuff out. I apologize. But, as for the viewer, you have the option of guessing what this is. I already know something you don't. One little bit of information. The percentage, and this is why I feel like I'm in the past again, is 47%. Which is the same as yesterday. Which made me think of a certain whiskey, which it's making me do again. And that annoys me. I don't want that to be the case. We'll find out. All right, Scott Moody, thank you. It's better. Good. It's still, I don't know, whatever. Still being weird on my end, but the joys of trying to do your own streams instead of using someone else's streaming software is this. Trying to figure out what's going wrong. Ask Scotch Down Under about that. He knows more about that kind of suffering than I do. I even have the wrong lighting set up. Whoops. Who wasn't paying attention to what they're doing? Me. Oh, it's bright. That's too bright. Hold on. That's a little better. I can see. Let me know, Scott Moody, if you want to help. You're my, what do they call them? Nope, PR is not the right word. Tech? Hey, you should start. IT. You're the IT department right now. Light. Don't give me an attitude. I'm not up for it today. I'm already irritable enough. No. No. This is my life. What? This is a very moody lighting source, in case you didn't know. Which you didn't until I told you. But it's a good lighting source. It's better than the big bright one that, like, if I look this way, if I look around, it's not. It's all about the glasses, folks. My glasses reflect the light I'm looking at, or that happens to be nearby. And it does a lot, and it pisses me off. So I'm figuring out different things. More streaming stuff that no one cares about, because this is a whiskey channel, Brian. I know. Leave me be. First, the color. There's still a little on the bottom. Mother. Get in my glass. Oh. Alright. Drop Frames Network thing is still... whatever. Oh, I don't understand streaming stuff. I'll have to talk to Scotch Down Under. Or Kin, as everyone calls him. My brain does not want to work today. Color. But ow. Nope. Look at that. It's pretty dark. And it's the mahogany area. Mahogany. Right around there. Yeah. It's beautiful. As for the appearance officially, the color is mahogany. Clarity. It's clear, but I can't see through it really easily. Sediments. I don't believe so. I don't see anything. Viscosity is 2, since it's 47%. 2.5 if we're being technical. Which we're not. So 2.5. Color. Blah. Done. My palate's probably been obliterated, but I wanted to do this early, since I don't want... If I didn't do it now, I would tell myself to do it at 7 p.m. But I don't have time for that. My brain doesn't want to deal with that. Doesn't want to deal with that the anxiety of having to do something later. Today's already been a bit of a mess, in case you're wondering. Not necessarily a bad mess, but... bleh. Went to sleep around 2 a.m., woke up around 12:30. Why? Because I was very tired, it seems. Onto the nose. This is my... I don't do that in real life. It is. Ooh. Alright. This was not what I expected. I expected something very different. It's got a barnyard musty note to it. Hay. A little bit of sweetness. Now my palate's obliterated. I think I mentioned that 5 seconds ago and I already forgot. But I've had a cinnamon muffin thing. It was delicious. And some coffee, cold brew with vanilla in it, vanilla cream. I've rinsed my mouth out as best I can with water, but that was my 2 o'clock breakfast, 3 o'clock breakfast, whatever it was. Most people will be like, "Oh, you got to sleep in late, man. I wish I could do that." No, you don't. You don't want half your day to be gone, only to start functioning at 4 o'clock when it gets dark. It's just so we're clear. You don't want that. You don't. You really don't. A little bit of dark chocolate. So I expect my palate to be weird, since I had cinnamon and coffee. I'd like to think the bitter and the salt. Wow, bitter and sugar. The sweetness cancel each other out, but I really don't know how that works. This is not what I expected. I was so expecting something else, and now I know this is not what I expected. That's funny. Unlike yesterday, where I was convinced it was something that it wasn't. It's not as musty now, but the first sip was wow. Sugar Kitty, welcome, hello, meow. I can close that. We were testing stuff, so I'm only just getting started. Lovely to see you as always. I have to just realize what was bothering me. There we go. Popping out the chat. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use these chat options someday because I have two of them, but I will have 3 of them if I plan to do what I was doing earlier. Successfully, that is. I did. I was talking about the sugar that I had for breakfast. I had these giant cinnamon bun things. You know Pillsbury cinnamon rolls? I had one of those, except it was hot chocolate version. Like hot cocoa chocolate in the middle of the swirl, and then like marshmallow vanilla cream stuff on top. Oh, God. Whoa, so good. I want to eat another one so badly, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to be good. I'll have it tomorrow. They're already in the fridge. We got a weird mustiness on this note, for the record. Oh, God, it's so weird. Okay, I want to say it out loud first. It's a malt. It seems like a malt to me, immediately. But, look at the color! Isn't that misleading? I thought I knew what it was. And I think it's because I have it in my brain, but I have a cocoa feeling, like a cocoa powder. Hot chocolate mix, that kind of stuff. I have a bias, I'm sure. Oh, God, give me the sticky buns, Sugar Kitty. That sounded wrong. Just thought about grapes. Maybe grape skin. I don't eat grapes very often, but... Don't do that, Scott Moody. Be safe. Thank you for tuning in, but don't do that, please. Sugar Kitty, that's true. Could be. I would not be surprised if this is some kind of malt finished thing, because that color is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's 47%. Okay, it smells pretty good. It's weird. It's not what I thought it would be. Let me just sit improperly here. Don't sit with your legs crossed. It's a bad idea. He says while he crosses his legs and sits comfortably, but also my legs will probably fall asleep soon. So, on to the nosing phase 2 bit. Blah, blah. And again, this is probably the last time you're going to see me doing this sort of thing like this for this year. I'll be doing it up to the end of the year, and then I'll probably just switch to doing my own thing since that's what people are interested in. But also, this is training for in the future when I would like to do tastings for people either digitally or in person, which is really what I like to do. I wanted to do that at the end of 2019. Let's see how well that went. Airdor 10. It's engine oil. Wow. Okay, sugar kitty. What bothers me about malts these days, and I haven't talked with Roy enough. I haven't talked with enough Scotch people enough. I hope to get Roy back on here next year, maybe. We'll see. I hope to have a lot of more guests next year. I had a number of good ones this year. All of them were good ones. God, so weird. All right, intensity 3, age. I'll go with moderate, I'll go with moderate, though I don't feel that's correct. Now, here's the catch. When I say certain things, and if you know enough about whiskey, I have to say this is probably new oak. Okay? The grain has to be malt. One thing this has helped me with is specifying certain things. I'm saying this with no idea if this is actually malt. It might just be a high malt of some sort. But I have gotten to the point with some of these where I nose it and go, that is not what I thought it was, and it's definitely some kind of malt because it's got a weird, funky note to it. Moving on to smoke. I'm not getting any smoke notes, so none. Spice, tobacco, leather, maybe a little clove. Whenever I look at the anise, mint, eucalyptus, I start to find something like that in here. I think part of why I do this is just seeing the words helps. I would imply there's a rye in here if I get those. Or it's just a weird malt thing. That's also a possibility. Yes, Sugar Kitty, I'm sorry. My brain went somewhere. But I was trying to imply with scotches, what will bother me is when I look at a color and I can't be certain if that's actually because of the impact of the barrel or it's because they added coloring. For example, if I pour a certain peated scotch and it looks almost clear, it's got like a tint of yellow to it, and then you sip it and you go, holy shit, what? The color does not matter in that regard. I don't think they put 2 balcones in here, or balcones. I don't know who might be doing malts, though. And I haven't had enough balcones to figure that out. I do wonder if they're going to throw something weird at me. I don't know. I know with a lot of other calendars I've done in the past, either the last day or leading up to the last days, they'll do some crazy old stuff you never thought you'd be able to try. I don't know if they do that. They might. Like 24th might be a big thing, but who knows. Moving on to sweet notes. I did get a cocoa. I could be convinced of a raisin or a fig note, some kind of dried dark fruit. Plum, actually. We said plum yesterday, or at least it was mentioned in the end of it, I think when we looked at the sheet. There's a dark plum, or at least some dark fruit. I believe it's dried, but maybe not. Actually, probably not. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm being indecisive today, as always. I'm getting really lost in this nose because it's interesting and not what I expected it to be. Cereal. That's another one because of that malt note. I'm talking, what is it, Wheaties? Something like that. There is a slight floral note to this as well. I can only describe it as there's something light about the smell, and that's usually what I mean when I get floral. There's something about flowers. It's a very natural. Is sweet the right word? Kind of almost. It's like trying to describe perfume, except perfume's really intense and fictitious and artificial. While flowers have this natural, soft aroma. Aroma? Sure. It's probably not what I mean, but I want to say smell, but that doesn't sound as professional. And it's like there's something out on the outside of this. I don't know where I'm going with all this. I'm just saying what I think. And sometimes it makes no sense at all. It's nice, but the middle part of it's very dense. But there's kind of this outskirt flower floral note. What kind of flower? I don't know. I would not be surprised. We're going to wines. I would not be surprised at all if there was some kind of sherry or port or Madeira influence on this damn thing. Just because of these weird fruit notes I'm getting. Speaking of which, on to fruit. The fruit notes I got specifically was grape, or grape skin. And I was convinced of some large dark fruit as well, like a plum or... What else is out there that's a large dark fruit? Strawberry just went across my head, but I'm not sure if that's because I'm nosing this and getting strawberry, or I was trying to think of larger dark fruits. I wouldn't call strawberry dark fruit, though. I guess it is. It's red. I think that's a dark color, though. I think of purple. Anything else popping out here? This is a very... I've gotten locked into this nose, all right? I don't know what it is. This is not something I would typically love. I know it's a malt whiskey. I'm probably not going to love the taste. It's making me think of, just came to mind, freaking, why? Why does my mind have to be this way? A malt category that I'm fully aware exists, and the nose can be interesting, but the taste is not a favorite of mine, is, where is it? Hold on. You could just turn around and grab it, Ryan. Yeah, I know. Leave me alone. But I want to actually remember something for once. Oh my god, I've had so many samples. Son of a... Hold, please. Oh. Where did I put it? My neck. It's not there, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there. Where? These are organized very slightly, by the way. Where, oh, where did I... Oh, there it is. Chattanooga. It's making me think of Chattanooga. That is one of the only, big malt places I could consider that this is reminding me of. I've only had Chattanooga a handful of times. And some of their stuff's really interesting. Specifically, I'm thinking of an apricot brandy finish one they did. Oh, good. Delish. This is not that. But it smells so interesting. That's when I'm getting lost in the nose, and the nose is taking 20 minutes. So, bleh. Sulfur. Moving on. Getting any sulfur notes? I don't think so. A little water to cleanse the palate. Yeah. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Sulfur notes, no. Peat notes, I don't think so. A lot of notes are popping out now for peat though. It's not peat, but I'm getting asphalt, a little bit of that, like freshly laid asphalt, and a bit of a medicinal note. I was leaning towards iodine, but I don't know if that would be it. And earth notes, holy crap. Hay, a bit of, I want to say mulch or dirt. It's very earthy. Even forest floor. The nose on this is fascinating. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's just me in the moment, but particularly surprised by that. Sugar Kitty said, someone said something. Hold on. Sugar Kitty says, there's another American malt I'm thinking of, but I don't want to influence the outcome here. Okay. Keep that in mind. We're almost done. Going through the palate now. Cheers to all of you. To you and yours. Ow. Oh. Right there. First sip of the day, folks. I don't think it's peat. I think there's something else about it. All right, first sip. That was kind of the warm-up. I enjoyed it. But as I've said numerous times with many of these are not specifically what I grabbed to drink on my own. These are whiskeys I would like to explore, and like as you just saw, I spent I don't even know how long just on the nose because it was fascinating. It was unexpected, and I haven't done that with many of these. So we're clear. All right, one more. We're gonna hold on the tongue this time, see if I get anything specific. I feel like I need to rinse my mouth. That goddamn coffee from earlier. Okay. One more. It is actually sweet. There is still a chocolate cocoa note. A little bit of wood and oak. It's a little dry. I just thought of sandpaper. I don't know if that's good or bad. The really fine sandpaper. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's the smell. Maybe it's the when you're sanding something down, that kind of wood note. Yeah, dark chocolate, kind of bitter. And a little vanilla sweetness, funny enough. Granted, I had vanilla everything this morning, just so you know. To reiterate. Reiterate? Sure. One more, just because day drinking. Although it's almost nighttime, technically. Brownies. Just a lot of brownies. Ooh. There's a little dry note. Is that cherry? Thinking of chocolate again. Huh. Raisin. It's good. It's weirdly good. Again, this is not my normal pour. But what I was also thinking of just now is I want to say to all of you who are watching and all of you who are rewatching on the playback, happy winter solstice. We are officially in winter now. Officially. So cheers to that. This is one of the... We're moving up. From here on out, it starts to get lighter and warmer over the next few months. So there's that. Yay! We've hit the bottom. Now we're going up. Woo! At least in the New England area. I know on the other side of the globe it's a little different. I'm not sure how it works over there, honestly. I guess winter solstice would be their summer solstice or spring? I don't know. I'm not going to think about that. It hurts my head. So again, cheers to all that. One more? Sure. Mm. Oh, it's good. Why is it good? Considering what I believe this to be, overall, I don't understand why this is so good to me. It's nice and sweet, but it's also dark and rich. Mm. Yum. What was that? My phone did a thing. I apologize in advance for this distraction. Okay. Yeah. Me and a friend of mine play games late into the night. And we have a little code for finding out if we are going to do that or not. And you just got the reply, so yay. Will I stream that later? We'll see. Probably. If I can get this damn thing to work. Beware of gaming streams in the future. Zen Boot, hello, sir. How are you? Happy winter solstice. Ooh, still burny. All right, moving on to the final bit. Palate phase 3, 4, 2, 8, 29. Flavor is sweet. Proof is 2. Body is... Body is 3. Texture is creamy. And a little bit rich. I do enjoy it. I don't actually, creamy doesn't fit. Rich feels about right. There's a lot going. It's like I said earlier, I got brownie for some reason. That kind of rich, dense, whatever. Why it's making me think of chocolate so much, I'm not sure. Sugar Kitty says the Southern Hemisphere, it definitely makes Christmas interesting. Australians are known for going to the beach. I heard that. I've heard they're good at going to the beach because it's very warm down there right now on the other side of the planet, as you'd expect, because it's a thing. If any admit that made sense to you, congratulations. So I'll say it's fairly rich texture. The balance, does any element dominate? Don't think so. Hold on. Not particularly. There is this cocoa note that sticks kind of all the way through. It does have a good progression, but it's not like that. It's very hill-like. Like, goes up and then goes down. Not, you know, not any extremes. I almost said it's sensitive, or it's, I don't know what I mean by this, but you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. But I had the word, but now it's gone. It is... It's like you're petting a cat. Soothing. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It's very soothing. Yeah, as far as its balance, okay. I don't know what to say anymore. On to the finish. 3. I'm leaning towards 4, but it's not a very long, noticeable finish. It's there, but it fades out. And it's just a little bit of oak and wood spice or tannins. Complexity 4. All right. As far as the palate, it's not overly complicated. There's a good amount to go through. Like, I enjoyed all that on the palate, and I want to actually know what this is in case I want to buy a bottle someday, since I'm very surprised as to what I think it is. Oh, be sure to like, subscribe, and bell, and something else. Oh, yeah, last chance to vote in the poll. 7 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop, boop. All right. Poll is completed. Let's see what people think. Thankfully, there were people here this time. Because sometimes they put up the poll, and it's like, why am I bothering? No one's here. It's only happened once in all of these days, so it's not a big deal. Finish the poll, YouTube. Tell me what you think. Okay, it's pretty spread out. There's 28% Scotch, 28% American, 28% World, and 1 is Irish. 7 votes. Thank you all who voted. I appreciate that. Looked like, tastes like brownies. No. You must give the YouTube overlords your thumbs. They demand them from you. That's all they want on this site. They demand your thumbs. Either one. I have a preference. But if you want to hit the other one, have fun. Do that. But only if you mean it. If you don't, please don't. Just, if you have no opinion on this, just leave it alone. Okay, palette. Completed. All right. I have no idea how long I've been streaming. Too long. Yep, much longer than I intended. I'll try to get this last part out. All right, on to, all right, I'm just going to say all right numerous times. On to the booklet. Boop, 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 boop. Have a little sip just in case. Oh, that's nice. It's so nice. Why do I like that so much? What the hell is going on? I say, hey, what's going on? Yeah. Look what I've done. And I say, hey, hey. Okay, make sure I don't accidentally skip a page. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoop. Oh, I've heard of it. Haha, okay. Okay. Ha. Yeah. All right. I've heard of this one. I've never tried this one. So that's fun for me. Whoop. Got it. I have steady hands for this, which I do not have. To show you all what it is and stop keeping it a secret. Yeah. Stranahan's Sherry Cask Single Malt Whiskey, American Single Malt. Bam. As I said, I've heard of this one, but I've never actually had it. So I don't know if they put in any chocolate notes, but that's what I was getting for some reason. Let's find out more. Ta-da! And the only clue I had, of course, was that it said on this vial, whiskey product of the USA. So I knew it was probably a United States thing, but as soon as I nosed it, I was like, hey, this is not bourbon or rye. This is a malt. Ooh, it's got a good rating. Holy shit. Highest one so far, I think. As I try not to die. Here we go. Focus, you son of a bitch. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on now. There we go. Stranahan's Sherry Cask, 47%. 9.6 out of 10? Only 5 votes, mind you, but it's probably what it is. Everyone really liked it for those few votes. Oh, the bottle's not available yet. What? Lies. I have some. And we will show you some of the notes they give. This is their flavor spiral. Again, Flaviar, not sponsored. Someday. Probably not. Golden raisins, marzipan, grain, leather, cherry, walnut, figs, apple, bread. Ugh. Lovely. Brownies are toxic. Or if it tastes like tuna. Well, the sugar kitty, maybe. Other U.S. distillery that makes a lot of malt with weird notes to it. All right, sugar kitty. See, you knew that. I had no idea. Now to begin reading to you. A true Colorado single malt made in the American style, but finished in Oloroso sherry butts for a lesson in tasty. It is tasty. Jess Graber was a volunteer firefighter in a little town called Woody Creek, about 5 miles or so north of Aspen, Colorado. George Stranahan owned a local brewery. But more to the point, his barn was on fire and just showed up to put the fire out. Wow, that sucks for both of them, kind of. Well, one's a firefighter, so it's fine. The two men struck up a friendship and discovered a shared passion for distilled spirits. Oh, that's always fun. Whiskey brings us together. They decided to go into business together and form Stranahan's Rocky Mountain Single Malt Whiskey in 2004. Today today the business is global with 6 quality core offerings. The story of Stranahan's Sherry Cask began with the core spirit that means 100% Colorado Rocky Mountain malted barley distilled into sweet single malt spirits and aged for a minimum of 4 years in new white oak with a number 3 char. Interesting. I didn't say moderate, which is wrong because that's 4 years. It's not a long time. In whiskey, that is, at least in spirits. But no, anything, my booklet in my head for rating American spirits specifically is 1 to 6 years, or 1 to 4, 1 to 6 is new. That's not the right word, but it's not moderate. That's kind of like the basic. You can make bourbon from here. You can make American whiskey from here. And 6 to 10 is usually moderate. And then after that, what are you doing? Well, yeah, I've had a 14 or 15-year-old Knob Creek now as of a couple of days ago, and that was good. A little oaky, but not in a bad way. Where was I? So far, so good. Then they import Oloroso sherry butts that have been aging fine Spanish wine Solera style for 4 decades. Oh, and finish their whiskey inside. The final result is bottled at a brilliant 47 ABV. And friends, that is a formula for tasty. It is freaking tasty. I am very surprised by this. Unbelievably surprised. James Morgan, you're welcome. Happy winter solstice. Yay. Whiskey. Just joined from Frederick's Christmas stream. Oh, hi. I didn't know anyone else was streaming. I just did this because I didn't want to start in the dark, and now it's dark out. We're getting there. Good to see you, sir. This is delicious, by the way, if you didn't catch that. Let's go into the details, which I just was looking at. Details. Category. American whiskey. Country. United States. Region. Colorado. I like how they say that. Category is American whiskey, which is, all American spirits. Country, United States. Well, yeah, American. Region, Colorado. They have a region and they call it the state. That's funny. Distillery, Stranahan style, American single malt whiskey. Lady next door decides to vacuum now because she's a maniac. Alcohol, 47%. Like right there. I hate that woman so much. I don't hate her, but I do not like her. Color, rose amber. Nose, the aroma is a sensory playground with notes of marzipan, sultanas, Luxardo cherry, saddle leather, and grain in the field. Saddle leather, that's a good one. Palate, there are more cherries on the palate, followed by warm walnuts, a bit of apple, some fig, and we swear there's a hint of fresh baked banana bread in there. I do not get banana bread. I do like banana bread, but I do not get that. Finish. The finish is long with caramel making a late appearance with a bloom of warming spice. Lovely. No chocolate notes from them, but as I mentioned earlier, my palate's a little because of what I was eating and drinking. Oh, it's good. It's so good. So good, as Rex might say. Lummy, num. Ow. Ow! Oh, that felt good. Sorry if you don't like that noise. Oh, it's lovely. It's a lovely whiskey. I really want to get more of this, but it says on Flaviar, at least, not sponsored. I can't from them. However, I can start looking it up. See if I can find that around here. But that's the problem. Oh, that's the problem. Hold on. One of the little quirks I like about Flavor, I'm going to add to my wish list. There we go. Bam. But it says it's not available yet, which is odd, since it's on their site. But maybe eventually. Maybe it's something they haven't released yet. That'd be even better. Stranahan Syrup Cash. I'll vote on it since I tried it. I'll definitely give it a 9. At least. At least a 9. Let me rate this stupid thing. God damn it. I write a review. I don't feel like writing a review. Oh, people on that site might like to do that more than I do. Let's see where we're at. All right. I'm going for 50 minutes, which is probably one of the longer ones I've done because this is really good and I got sucked into the nose for a while there. But I'm going to spend some time getting used to this double stream thing I'm attempting to do without having to pay something to do it. So, with that, we'll end this right now. I will be on again tomorrow at my usual time, 7 o'clock. Wait, no. Well, no, 8 o'clock, I think, tomorrow. Because it's 8 to 9, and then Mash Room goes live. So we'll see how I'm feeling. I might just do it earlier. We'll see. I'll probably just set something up tonight. And since it'll be the 20th... thank you, Sugar Kitty. Stranahan says it's not known for being cheap. Good. I will keep that in mind. But this has been lovely. Christmas bottle lined up for an evening of carol singing, Brian? Not yet. But maybe I'll do a long stream on Thursday. Hold on. Let me make sure. Did I say Thursday? Do I mean Thursday? Hold on. Hold, please. What day is it? It's Tuesday. So, Friday. We'll see. I'll probably do something fun on Friday. Maybe I'll start early, go at 6 o'clock, and then do whatever I want for that whole time. We'll see. I don't think that far ahead usually. But, good idea. I like that. I'm going to try to do more Christmas music for the rest of this week as well. So, stay tuned for that. I'm sure you all love it. With that said, again, tune in tomorrow, 8 o'clock, tentatively. I haven't made my mind up on that. Lovely. Okay. With that said, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you. Hold on. I got to do a bunch of stuff here. And I will see you out there. Push the thing, Brian. Do the stuff. Boop. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.